So next example is this. An object is thrown straight up into the air with an initial velocity of 15 meters per second. For how long will the ball be in the air? So let's illustrate this problem. So this is the ball that is thrown up into the air with an initial velocity of 15 meters per second. For how long will the ball be in the air? So will be in the air. So ang total time ato ang gipangitaan ni ang iyang pag thrown upward and ang iyang pagbalik. Ang given is initial velocity is equal to 15 meters per second. Ang time mo na siya atong gipangita. Acceleration is always negative 9.8 or 81 meter per second squared. The change in position or the delta y is given. So ang kining final velocity na ang pagkuha sa final velocity is na ay two cases. In the first case, we're just going to consider the path from here up to the top. In that case, the final velocity will be 0 meter per second kay before mo balik ang bula panaog stop biya ni siya dire. So ang final velocity gikan dire padulong lang dire is 0 meter per second. Now in the second case, for the other final velocity, when it comes back down here at the same place from which it was projected, it's going to have the same speed, 15 meter per second. But ang kuan lang is, di ba positive man ni, so pabalik man ang kuan iyang gipangita, so dapat opposite sign ani, so negative 15 meter per second ato ang isa ka final velocity. Now ato ang pangitaon is unsa nga formula atong gamiton ani nga problem. So mao na atong formula dire, natay upat ka formula, and ato ang atong hinumduman is natay 3 ka variable na given: ang initial velocity, ang final velocity, and ang acceleration. And don't forget atong gipangita is time. So in the first formula na wala man tay wala given nga change in position or the delta y, and wala pud tay time, so dili ta makakuan ani, dili ni nga formula itong gamiton. So this formula, third formula, wala pud tay change in position, so dili gihapon pwede. And kani wala tay change in position, kani atong gamiton kay kuan man kaning given man ang 3 ka variables, natay acceleration, natay final velocity, and napud tay initial velocity. So this is the formula we're going to use. So this is the formula. So as I have said earlier, there are two different ways sa pagkuha ng final velocity, di ba? 0 meter per second and 15 meter per second. Okay, negative 15 meter per second din siya. Sorry. So there are two different ways. In the first case, we're gonna use this same equation in both cases. In the first case, the final velocity will be 0 meter per second. The given initial velocity and the acceleration are the same in both cases. In the first case, if the final velocity is 0 meter per second, then this term, final velocity, goes to 0. So, 0 na itong gamiton dire. Mo na lang ni siya mabilin, no? Mo na lang niya mabilin. So, ato mang ipangita is ang time. Ito din ibutang ang time is equal to negative initial velocity over acceleration. Then, mag-substitute na dayon ta. Time is equal to negative initial velocity meter per second over the acceleration, negative 9.81 meter per second squared. So, makuha man ni siya. Kana cancel. Divide 15 divided by 9.81 is equal to positive 1.52905. Cancel po ning meters and second. So, ang final answer na to is 1.53 second. So, this is the total time of the ball in the air nga gi thrown straight up